So it's not uncommon at all for people at the gym to experience a pinching pain in their shoulder as they press overhead. And what I want to do is show you some alternatives to help you train and progress better as you rehabilitate your way through this kind of condition. You'll notice that I've allowed the dumbbell to tip backwards in my hand. This creates a center of mass that's slightly forward of my shoulder. A kettlebell is a great way to also move the center of mass of the motion that you're performing slightly forward so that you don't have to go into that full end range flexion of the shoulder at the top of the range to diminish your pain. There are exercise choices like the landmine press, which I'm demonstrating here. This exercise is great because it allows you to press at 45, somewhere between 45, or rather 45 degrees off of the 90-degree bias, or slightly higher, and you can progress it by tipping your torso further forward as you become more and more comfortable with the position and the range of motion that you're working in. You'll notice that I am demonstrating a hanging scapular raise here. This can be great for stretching out the shoulder and increasing shoulder control, and I find it to be quite comfortable. And I do it a lot because it's cool that it helps me work on my grip strength too. Now, who doesn't love that? I've moved into a position where I'm strengthening the external rotators of my shoulder. This can also be done on a bench to be a little bit more comfortable. You'll notice that I'm controlling the weight through the range of motion that I have available and really making sure that I'm getting into a position where my shoulder feels slightly stretched before I'm coming back up. This will induce the most muscular change and is usually best done on its own day or after a workout so that you don't fatigue yourself past the point of the other loading of the tissue that you're going to do. I'm demonstrating some banded shoulder mobilizations here. You'll notice that there is one where I am punching forward, one where I am giving myself a little bit of a chicken wing, pushing my elbow as far forward as I can before letting it come back, and another where I am just doing shoulder movements. These can be a fabulous shoulder workout or warm up. Finally, I'm going to show a positioning exercise. This is the Lock 3, which is a shoulder stability drill. You'll notice that my hands are at my side as I drive my fist towards the ceiling, and that I have my head just stamped down into the floor to stop my shoulders from working in a way that would be unpleasant. It wouldn't be bad. It just wouldn't be fun. After performing 10 to 20 reps with my arms down at my side, I'll rotate my wrist up so my thumb is facing towards the ceiling, get my arms as close to the side of my body as I can, and I'll do the same thing for 20 reps. By this point, I'm almost certainly starting to feel a terrible burn. And then I will move myself up to a T-pose and lift the weights off the ground for the remaining 10 to 20 reps. And I would recommend doing this as a warm-up to help groove your ability to maintain shoulder positioning while you're in pain.